I'm meteorologist Vanessa Richards. Thank you for joining us for another Weather on the Ones update. Got the weather headlines up for you because we have very changeable conditions over the next few days. Today's technically cooler than yesterday. We've been from the 80s earlier this week to 70s and 60s. Today we settle in the low 60s. So it feels different than yesterday, but it's actually technically above average for this time of year. Still, our average highs are in the 50s, but with showers around, I think it makes it feel just a little bit cooler as well. Showers will turn into pockets of heavier rain at times, and this is going to be a prolonged period of rain getting through today, tonight, tomorrow, and even for the start of the weekend. So you have that kind of time frame of rain, and you start to think about flooding issues on top of just how long it's going to rain. The time of year, the leaves vulnerable on the trees, they fall and get pushed into storm drains, and that kind of makes the issues a little bit worse. So we watch for that. And then at the very bottom of the headlines, we turn blustery and cold. And yes, I wrote down that four-letter word that you were probably fearful of hearing soon. I think by this weekend, some spots, and I think mainly up across the North Country, we could see that change over on the highest elevations to some wet snow showers as cold air dips in. But that's something we're watching for a distance away. I want to get you through this event because this is really what we're talking about as far as being problematic in the short term. Showers pushing in now, but look at how far back this rain pushes down into Texas. So this isn't a one and done sort of deal. This is a prolonged period of rain for the next 2.5 days with some breaks and lulls in the activity, but still problematic. So as we take it through the futurecast, showers with pockets of steadier rain at times, and it's when we get these heavier downpours I worry about the quick pooling and ponding of water. And again, I mentioned those leaves clogging the storm drains. That's always an issue this time of year. And then tonight looks like a second round of pretty steady moisture works in, and even some red showing up on the futurecast there as well. So this is going to be problematic tonight, tomorrow. If you run into any road covered with water, do not drive through it. I know that's a saying that's said a lot, but you really want to avoid some water-covered roads, which I expect some neighborhoods are going to see if you see that pooling and ponding of water with the leaves kind of making things a little bit worse. Showers continue for tomorrow with breezy and cooler conditions, and every day we drop down temperature-wise from the 60s today, 50s, and eventually back into the 40s. So we've got some big changes coming up. Cloudy and cooler, showers, low 60s today, 50s tonight with periods of rain. We'll watch for a blustery cold start to the weekend. We rebound with a quieter day on Sunday.